Glad to have you along from Evans. Looking downfield, it's Perry. Throwing right. It's caught. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Bring in the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Great move. Now he's got room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Trojans come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The inside handoff. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go right back to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Spins away from the defense. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The option, the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, 3rd down, touchdown. Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Got a man, it's Johnson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. They'll go to the counter. There's some room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying the run, it's Callow. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the counter. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Pushes ahead, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Gives it on the option. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the...
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Grove. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish... Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Perry. That's caught. It's Bowman. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Trying to move them on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Makes the catch. It's Callow. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying play action. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on. They go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. To throw, it's Perry. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Trojans. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a...
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Hauls it in. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bishop. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Right. He smashes his way through again. Touchdown USC. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Perry. They're working that left side. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Callow. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Got a little grass. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Trojans are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. Going to get a stoppage here for just a second as Northwestern has an injured player on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bowman. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone. It's Callow. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Keeps it himself. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 2nd and goal for this offense. Pushes for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely